Why didn't their clothes even smell like smoke? The order was given heat the furnace 7 times hotter than usual. Yet when 3 men walked out of it, there wasn't even a smell of smoke on them. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused to bow to the golden image, and even standing before the king, they wouldn't back down from worshiping God alone. They believed God could rescue them. But even if he didn't, they declared they still would not bow to the idol. Furious, the king ordered the furnace heated 7 times hotter than normal. Scripture never tells us the exact temperature, only that it was extreme. The 3 men were bound in their robes, tunics, and hats, and the king's strongest soldiers dragged them toward the blazing furnace. The fire was so fierce that the soldiers who threw them in were killed by the flames themselves. Normally, heat and radiant fire alone are enough to scorch skin and burn fabric before anyone even touches the flame. But when the king looked into the furnace, he saw something impossible. 3 men had been thrown in, bound. But now there were 4 men walking freely in the fire. Even more astonishing, the ropes that bound them had burned away, yet their bodies were untouched. When the king called them out, his officials gathered close to examine them. There wasn't a mark of fire on their bodies, not a hair singed. Their robes hadn't even changed color. The soldiers who merely stood near the fire were killed. Yet the clothing on these 3 men remained exactly as it was. And Scripture adds one final detail. There wasn't even the smell of smoke on them. Science can explain how extreme heat destroys skin and fabric, but it cannot explain this. And this miracle didn't begin with the fire. It began earlier, when 3 men chose to serve God alone, with no guarantee they would survive. In the end, the miracle wasn't just unburned clothing. It was faith that trusted God even without needing the furnace removed, and a God who saved them right in the middle of the fire.